What's up, guys? There was a huge earthquake in Las Vegas. It was, I don't know what it is here, but in Ridgecrest, California, there was like a 7.0, which was one of the biggest in 20 years, I guess, out there. But we felt it out here in Vegas, and it was pretty nuts. I was at Home Depot, and I just felt the whole store just go back and forth. I was like, what is going on? I saw the signs, shaking back and forth. First thing I said was earthquake. It's an earthquake, and everybody started to walk outside the building. I called my wife Melissa, and she said the house was shaking and the chandelier was going back and forth. But it's all over the news, all over the news, because Vegas doesn't get these big earthquakes like California does. But it's pretty nuts, though. My son, he was like, "Why is the couch shaking? I don't know what's going on." But hopefully, this is not the beginning of an even bigger one that's coming because, when these earthquake hits, it tears up the roads, it breaks gas lines and water lines, and causes really bad damage. People who aren't prepared, they start doing some crazy things when they're not prepared. If you don't have enough water and food to take care of yourself or your family, people start running out in the streets and start just losing their minds, because they don't have what they need. I think back in California, what was it the Northridge one, where bridges were pancaking cars and killing people, and streets were on fire because gas mains were breaking, and then they just catch on fire in the streets. You can't go anywhere, and people were like, I remember stories of people like sleeping outside in the streets because they were too afraid to stay inside the buildings. So hopefully that's not going to happen again. But statistically, it doesn't look good because there might be an even bigger one, and I hope there's not a bigger one because we're trying to sell this house, and we're just a few days away from closing. So I don't want any cracks or damages to our house before we sell it. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the earthquake of July 5th, 2019. Thanks a lot.